This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the morning of Monday, April 8th, 2024. I'm Alex Brown. The president of Purdue University says the $4 billion investment by South Korea-based semiconductor chipmaker SK Hynix is a transformational opportunity for the university and the state of Indiana. Mung Chiang said the project will bring more benefits beyond just the planned 1,000 jobs.
It's going to bring the entire supply chain of vendors as well. Think about what that means for job creation and talent retention, and then the tax revenue base that can give us even better schools and trails and restaurants. But it's also unique in three ways. One is that this is about advanced packaging of semiconductors, thus completing a missing link in building resilient supply chain for the United States. Two, it is memory high-end chips for AI applications by SK Hynix as the market leader in that space. So this is going to be transformational for the hard tech corridor and AI hardware in the state of Indiana. And third, yes, there are bigger fabs elsewhere in the country recently announced, but this, I believe, is the largest such facility at a university, and in this case, in Purdue Research Park, and all the benefits that's going to bring to our students and faculty, as well as partners and neighbors.
The company said last week that it would establish a 430,000 square foot semiconductor advanced packaging fabrication and R&D facility at the Purdue Research Park. Purdue kept its March Madness dream alive while snuffing out North Carolina State, getting 20 points and 12 rebounds from Zach Edey in a 63-50 victory Saturday that placed the Boilermakers a win from their first NCAA title. Purdue moves on to tonight's final to play defending champion UConn. Indiana's revenue collections outpaced projections in March. The Indiana State Budget Agency said Friday that general fund revenues last month totaled just over $1.5 billion, which was 1.5% higher than the December 2023 forecast and 0.2% higher than the same month last year. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Southwest Indiana, your bold future starts here. IBJ Media, Inside Indiana Business, and the IEDC invite you to the third annual Engage Southwest Indiana, April 12th in Evansville, presented by CareSource, Indiana University, and Old National Bank. Connect with fellow business and community leaders, discover programs aligned to your region's unique needs, and walk away with bold new thinking for Southwest Indiana's future growth. RSVP now at ibj.com/engage.
The Indiana Supreme Court has established a 23-member commission on Indiana's legal future, poised to address the attorney shortage across the state. IIB's Kate Sharon has more.
Indiana Chief Justice Loretta Rush says the state has a critical shortage of lawyers, which is impacting access to justice in all 92 counties. According to the 2023 American Bar Association profile of the legal profession, Indiana has the 44th lowest number of attorneys per capita at only 2.3 per 1,000 residents. But the shortage is much more severe in some rural counties, especially as a steady stream of baby boomers retire. In southeastern Indiana, for example, the number of attorneys in Dearborn County is 95% below the national average, the lowest in the state. Fastest growing Hamilton County in the Indianapolis suburbs ranks the highest at 62% above the national average. The new commission includes members from each branch of government, judges, lawyers, leaders from the state's legal education institutions, and experts from the Office of Judicial Administration. The commission is also launching 5 work groups that will focus on specific areas of expertise: business and licensure models, pathways to admission and education, incentivizing rural practice, incentivizing public service work, and technology applications. Interim recommendations will be offered by August 1st of this year, and a written report from the commission is expected to be given to the Supreme Court by July 1st, 2025. Kate Sharon, Inside Indiana Business, Radio.
Four Winds Field is about to get its third makeover. Home to the South Bend Cubs, the ballpark's expansion and renovation project is expected to cost about $50 million, officials said Friday. Work will begin during the off-season, and by opening day 2025, fans will get a new experience of the ballpark, including a second deck with additional seating and suites. Owner Andrew Berlin said the project will also see a new party deck, a new club space and kids area at left field, and an updated Pepsi Club on the second level, among other upgrades. The renovations are partly due to new stadium standards standards mandated by Major League Baseball after it acquired full control of the minor league in 2022. The upgraded version of Four Winds Field, officials said, is expected to exceed the required standard. TechPoint CEO Ting Goody is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.